Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Raz, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Mets versus the Dodgers Game 1. Well, for Mets fans, it's been 9 long years since you guys have made the playoffs. And I don't think any Mets fan wants to be reminded about 2006 when Beltran took that strike three. So I think 2015 is a new chapter for the Mets. And in my opinion, I think they're going to make it far. Well, let's take it step by step. Game 1. Well, the Game 1 matchups are Kershaw versus Jacob deGrom. Well, everyone knows for the past 3-4 years, Clayton Kershaw has been a god in baseball. He has been crazy, nasty, whatever adjective you want. He has been the best pitcher in baseball. And frankly, last season was by far the best pitching season ever. But once he made the playoffs last year, he got shaken up, rattled around 2 times by the St. Louis Cardinals. Is he a good pitcher just in the regular season, or what's going on? Once he makes the playoffs, it's just a different story. So that's why Mets fans are pretty excited about that fact. But statistically proven, in the last 3 years against the New York Mets, Kershaw, in 2 games started, is 1-0 with a 2.25 ERA. Not that much to go off of, but it's still pretty good comparing because Jacob deGrom, other game 1 starter for the Mets, is 0-2 with a 6 ERA against the Dodgers in his career. Wow, that's kind of like a shock right there. And Mets fans also thinking that Kershaw will blow up in the playoffs also have to remember that the Cardinals are a different team. They're a different animal and a different anything you want in the playoffs. That team is built for the playoffs. You have the best catcher defensively. Maybe you can argue against Buster Posey saying he's a more playoff catcher, whatever you want to say, more experienced. But other than that, the Cardinals have had a ridiculous rotation up until this year. The Mets also have one. So it's just a lot. But my player to watch for the Mets tonight specifically is Daniel Murphy. In his career against Kershaw, he's 3 for 10, so a 300 average, but he has never stricken out once against Kershaw in 10 at-bats. How many players can say that? Not many. And on the flip side, for the Dodgers, my player to watch is Adrian Gonzalez. In his career against Jacob deGrom, he's had 2 home runs and 5 RBIs against Jacob deGrom. I think that's enough to say that that's a threat right there for the Dodgers. The Dodgers, right now, they don't have the lineup that, let's say, the Mets have. Puig is running around with sore hammy and half a leg, and maybe he's not as concentrated as he was before. Who knows what's going on in his head? But I predict that the Mets will take this series, but today they're going to lose 3-1. The Dodgers are going to win Game 1. What happens next in the series, I don't know, but the Mets will win the series. I think the Mets will win the series. You know what? That's big coming from Nationals fan. And yes, how do I live in New York and I'm a Nationals fan? Well, let's just say I've been a Nationals fan since the Nationals even thought about drafting Strasburg in 2009. I've been a fan since their 100 lost seasons, back-to-back years. I've watched this team when they couldn't hit a ball, like over the infield, or they couldn't throw a strike consecutively. It's been horrible, but thank God the past 3 years have been good for us. But this year, not so much. And the Mets deserve it because they beat us every time they're out there. Even if it's Kelly Johnson or Neuenhuis against Papelbon, like it was on and on. It was just the Mets season. And living in New York, I do wish that the Mets win it. Even if they're out of the division, I don't care. If the Nationals aren't in it, I want a New York team to win it. And well, the Yankees, we all know what happened to them against the Astros. But yeah, a little bit more about myself. I'm 18. I just started college, SUNY Farmingdale, just up the road in Long Island. I'm going to be in a sports management major, so sports is my life. I'm going to be talking about sports left and right. That's just going to be my whole life. So why not talk about it on YouTube and hopefully make some things clear for people. I love it. I just love it. And if any of you want to have me discuss something on YouTube, just drop a comment and I'll return it in the next video. I'll discuss it, put your name up and everything. So, what else? Well, tomorrow's Game 2 for the Mets and the Dodgers. And the Dodgers have Greinke, but that's for another episode. But I do think the Mets are going to win that game. well, that's it for tonight. The game's starting in maybe less than an hour. I don't know what I'm looking at. There's no watch in my hand. But the game's starting in less than an hour. I think it's going to be a great one. It's going to be a classic. Unfortunately, Kershaw is Kershaw. So, Mets fans, pray. But you better pray that my prediction's wrong. But that's it for tonight, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and expect more videos from us. Peace.